Razor, like he like made him, and then they came out and they were like, "Mama."
Yeah, I do. remember that.
And then he was like, "Babies,
The
babies. Oh yeah, look. Shout out Sharif. He said his voice is wild on Dead Vultures. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Hello,
I'm Blazy. I'm here with a
I think they were like, "Hey, Blaze, since the way you sound, we're probably going to name your album Dead Vultures because that's what you sound like."
I agree. Oh man. Hold on. Let me get my shoes off, pants on.
That joke never gets old.
Well, I will say,
I know. I use it every time. It's kind of like there's the options are endless.
yeah, right. It's a joke, guys. Yeah, right.
Right.
What we're saying.
That's
what we're
why
saying.
I said that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Hold on.
But I will say, whenever you do put your pants on, I do lose my boner.
I know. Well, we got to have it off for the show.
My pants get looser because my boner goes away.
Guys, this is low tier comedy.
Everybody's level's
You
good.
gotta step it up.
You okay? You need any
Check,
juice?
check,
need any
check.
juice?
I think I need a little bit more headphones.
You need a little juice?
Yeah.
Go
A little
ahead.
bit
How
more.
about this? What
Check.
about this? Check. Yeah. How about that? Is that good?
Testy
Is that better? Is that better
testicles.
for you, bud?
Whoop, whoop.
We're doing this
Check,
live.
check,
We're
check.
doing
Yes,
fuck it. We'll
it's
do it
good.
live.
That's good.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
All right, let's go.
We're doing
Fuck
it live.
Hit it.
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning.
Yes.
The beginning of a brand new, solid
Pull this up if you want to.
for us all to enjoy.
We'll never die alone.
Fuck you. I meant to say welcome, everyone.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome, everyone. This is Deck One Dealt, the premier Juggalo podcast. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, and these are my best friends.
What's up? I am just Chris or just Chris. The options are endless.
Well, if it's just Chris, there's only one option.
Right. Well, I mean, you can really call me you can call me anything Chris.
Okay. Good.
But just Chris is the default.
All right.
So if you want to call me Happy Boy Chris, you can call me Dick Sucker Chris, you can call me whatever you want.
Can I
as
call
long
you
as Chris is the second part.
Pretty boy Chris, like boy,
Absolutely.
like BOI.
Absolutely. I appreciate
Okay,
that.
cool.
Pretty boy Chris.
Purdy boy.
You didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, Carver Law, y'all, how y'all doing?
What if they don't know who you are, sir? Not everybody might be able to return.
We're coming back at you live after a whole week of without us.
I know, and a lot has been going on in this week in the Juggalo world.
Has there?
Kinda. I mean, there is a big event you wouldn't give two shits about,
What's that?
but Hex left C17,
Wow. So I'm so mad about that.
bro. I don't know, man.
What's this mean for the future of C17? I heard Ouija. Somebody said Ouija was being a bitch to Hex in the green room.
Oh, no shit. I did kind of read. Actually, I didn't know what you're talking about.
In the
comment that
green
you're talking
room?
about, somebody said that he kicked him out, and then somebody else said, "Oh, Ouija kicks everyone out of his green room." What a shocker!
Somebody said Ouija kicked Hex out of his green room. They said, I saw it happen, bro. I saw it happen. Ouija kicked Hex right out of his green room at Juggalo, Ohio. I'm like, first of all, like, why would you be in his green room?
right, yeah.
Hold on. Back up. So Juggalo, Ohio happened?
Last year.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
we're talking last year.
year,
Okay, okay.
No, that's not till January.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember that being in the winter.
be there.
So
Hey, what
last
up,
year,
Gage?
they've been having, so apparently, speculations, they've been having beef since last year.
Yeah,
Yes.
supposedly.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
But you know, he said like he said it was all good. They acted like it was well wishes and all that. So
yeah, hell yeah. I mean, well,
I don't give two
That's what they said.
shits.
Jay posted as DC covered in his show what's happening.
Who watches that?
I do.
I do-
literally
I do
just
too.
watch it.
I do.
I was gonna say that's
If
where I get my news from.
I know,
I'm a
same.
simple
Juggalo
man.
news,
If
yeah.
DC drops something, I watch it.
It's either Fago Lovers or DC. That's like where I get my news from. I don't watch anyone else. There was a video.
I get mine from Humble Among.
I was going to say. I was just about to bring up. There was a video I really wanted to watch, but then at the bottom it said it was from Humble Among. I was like, I'll pass.
I mean, that's where all real juggalos get their news. So.
That is true. That is true. I gotta
know.
be real. I gotta be down with the scene. He is an ambassador, if I've ever known one.
But
for sure.
yeah, Hex though.
Who are the real ambassadors? You know who the real ambassadors are? Scotty motherfucking D, man.
That's true, actually.
What a classy dude, bro.
Yeah, like
So fresh.
so he doesn't seem too put off by Violent J dissing him.
Yeah, which we discussed last week. Violent J kind of touched on that in one of his
Scotty went on somebody's podcast, didn't he? He went on ICP with We.
ICP with and Twisted with We or whatever. Yeah, that one.
I mean, doesn't
great
Scotty,
podcast?
Doesn't Scotty D have a Gathering Crew shirt when we go to the Gathering?
I listened to that podcast, and he literally works hand in hand with Jumpsteady, like to organize. He doesn't get paid for it at all.
Yeah, I thought they were buds. Like they.
Yeah, like he works on it every year. Like he busts his ass putting this shit.
We
together.
could probably go out and say that some things in Juggalo World wouldn't have happened without Scotty D.
Fuck no, bro.
He's
a
literally
legend.
working with Jumpsteady, who Jumpsteady is what makes ICP happen.
Sure.
Yes,
For the most
absolutely.
part. So
He
Scotty
is-
D's working hand in hand with Jumpsteady.
Yeah.
That's like Jumpsteady's crew, you know.
Right.
He's helping get this Juggalo World happening. So Scotty D is a huge part, a huge cog in the machine.
Yeah, and a huge cock.
Maybe.
Never met the man,
Maybe
but-
I've heard myths.
That's what I heard.
I've heard myths.
Heard it.
But yeah, either him or Mankini. I think Mankini's also up there in the echelon. He's been
His,
around.
I
as
heard
long as I can
Mankini's cock
remember.
was actually kind of small.
Really? Well, maybe. I mean, you got to be able to fit into those Mankinis.
I think you-
Otherwise, you're just being like obnoxious.
I think when you dress like that, you're overcompensating. So like it's because you have like a small cock.
Well, I'm not knocking. I'm just saying, like, if you had like a gigantic fucking
Hog?
banana dong, hog. Yeah, if you had a hog dong and you're walking around in a mankini, you're kind of being obnoxious.
I agree
You're just
with that.
at that point, you're just like, look at this fucking thing. And it's
I think
just-
you should be, if you're gonna
it's
walk
not
around
family friendly.
If you're gonna walk
anymore.
around in a mankini, it needs to be subtle.
exactly.
Your bulge needs to be subtle,
Exactly. You have to have a manageable bulge,
or it's not family friendly.
Exactly, and that's the thing. We like for teenagers at least to be able to come to the gathering.
Oh yeah, did
Not
it sound like
8-year-olds?
Did it sound like I was dissing him
No,
having
no.
a small cock? I didn't mean to
Absolutely
make it
no,
sound
no.
like that.
No,
at all.
it is an asset.
I mean,
It's
to
an
be
asset.
fair, it always sounds like you're dissing, but
I
that's
know.
why we
Yeah,
love you.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why we love
That's
you.
my
Like,
that's just my sarcastic tone that I
think-
can't remove.
yeah, people tend to think you're serious when you're not serious. People think,
Yeah.
things like that, But it's all good.
Yeah, ask my wife all about that.
Absolutely. But yeah, for sure. Those guys, yeah, credit to Scotty D for being
So rumor has it though that that Hex and Scotty D were both joining MNE.
really?
I did hear that.
Oh my gosh.
So they're gonna have Lex the Hex Master and Hex on MNE.
Hex is going to join MNE.
Yeah,
You think so?
I heard that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think because from what I understand, wasn't he cool with Ouija before all this shit went down? He's like a West Coast juggalo, same as Ouija.
No, he was just in it for the end.
I'll say this:
dude. For the ends.
that would be a great opportunity to do like a insurance company kind of name for a group, like Hex and Hex.
Oh,
Insurance.
yeah, that's
Hex and Hex Life Insurance. Get
That's
Hex.
actually great.
Get Hex before you are.
Yeah.
How insurance companies are always like this two guys with the same name.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Hex and Hex. Right.
Lex and Hex.
Right. Lex and Hex Insurance.
Lex the Hex and Hex Insurance.
Hex and Lex the Hex Insurance.
Hex and Lex and Hex.
Yeah, there
Hex
I
Insurance.
mean, man, just
it
go
is. Attorneys at law.
Attorney, right. we don't have our we haven't passed the bar yet, but you will pass your trial.
Lex and Hex, hit us up for branding. We'll help you out.
Exactly. By the way, that is trademarked.
Did you
Because
know
I
what?
said it.
You know,
so-
speaking of other rumors, I also heard that Scotty D. You know what the D actually stands for?
What?
D's nuts.
Oh, I walked right into that one, didn't I? Oh, Johnny. Oh, man. Johnny. You can see our feet now. You can see our feet now, guys.
Oh, I spilled it. Hold on, let me get a towel.
Yeah, I have my shoes off.
What'd you spill?
That's how comfortable we are in the new setup. I have
What'd
my
you do?
shoes off.
Did you
man.
break something?
Oh, he broke a window. All right. See, this is the highbrow humor you get here, guys.
I was over here kicking and shit.
Hey, showrunner, you can't be spilling shit and leaving.
I know, sorry.
Exactly. That's true.
Hey, you guys can hold it down without me.
No, we can't.
not
That is
really.
debatable. That is debatable.
You just
man.
click go live and
We
then
need
click end when it's
We
done.
need all three. We need all three of us here, guys.
All right.
All right. So,
Well, yeah, Hex, man, we're all bummed.
yeah. Well, I mean, for real, it could
We're
be-
bummed around here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it even a thing? Because
I don't think anyone cares. Well,
Not that. No, there are people that care, but not that much.
Are people trying to make it more of a thing than what it really is?
no, I haven't heard any rumors other than the ones I'm trying to spread right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
only
okay,
the
okay.
ones. Only the fires we're trying to start.
I'm trying to
ourselves.
spread like hateful bullshit, but
Exactly.
you
It's
know.
just not working.
Well, we can keep going.
Feel free to
I
clip.
heard.
Hey, feel free to clip this. I heard Hex just couldn't afford to pay Ouija Mac his stipend that he owes him every month to be on Chapter 17. I heard you have to pay $17 a month, and Hex couldn't afford it.
I heard that Hex had to quit the label because he couldn't get any more time off of work.
Yeah.
And so that's why he had to
I mean,
quit
I
the label.
honestly can't. That's honorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're as a real man, like, you know, if you have to quit rapping and doing, you know, dumb childish shit like rapping to go do real man shit, like, I can't hate on that.
I heard that he told Darby O'Trill to smile, and Darby was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Wow.
And
That
was
doesn't
why-
surprise
that
me
was
at all.
Why he got kicked off the label.
That doesn't surprise me.
I heard that Ouija was getting a back massage from Violent J.
As he
and
does.
then Hex walked in, and Ouija was like, "Get the fuck out of my green room." And then that was why he left. And then he said, "Fine, you know what? I'll get out of your green room, and I'm also going to get out of your life."
Oh man, just to be a fly on the wall in the green room, in a Ouija green room.
That would
Right.
be amazing.
You know,
I would.
I bet you there's all
He's
kinds
a
of
really- he's a really
very
dope
intelligent shit being said in there.
there might be. You
Honestly,
never know.
hey, he is an intelligent guy. I mean, for real. Like, if you hear him talk and shit, yeah, he sounds like an intelligent. There's so much hate in your look. That's the only time I felt it.
I'm
felt
seething
hated
right
by
now.
you. Yeah. All right.
Funny enough, in a Broken Fork green room, it's the opposite of this. We sit there and say nothing,
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yo.
looking scared and shaking.
that's
So,
true.
I just kind of want to wrap all this up ultimately because I'm playing Spider-Man 2,
Yeah, same.
and that's the shit. Yeah, that's the shit. So yeah.
we could. I mean,
So
let's-
anyway, how
let's
many
play some
tracks are on
games
this?
air?
How many tracks are on this album? There's like 14.
Oh God, let's get it started.
We can skim
say,
through 'em.
We'll just skim through them and then just cut the show.
Go play Spider-Man.
Go play Spider-Man. Exactly.
I know. I pre-ordered Spider-Man, and then I got a call on Thursday at like 4:00 that was like, "Hey, if you want to come pick it up, we were going to do I wasn't going to pick it up at midnight because I had to work Friday.
Yeah.
They're like, if you want to come pick it up at 9, you can come pick it up at 9 tonight." I was like, "Word? I'll go pick it up, and then I can install it. It'll be ready to go
Right.
when I get home from work."
Yep.
And then they gave me another call like an hour later, like, "Hey, actually, you can come pick it up at 7:30."
Oh shit!
I was like-
gets even better.
I was like, "Word!" So I went and picked it up. I didn't get there till like 8:05, and they had locked the door.
those fucking motherfuckers.
I know.
Okay, so
So I knocked on the door,
Yeah.
and the guy popped out, and he came to the door. I was like, "Oh, am I too late, man?" He's like, "No, you're here for Spider-Man. Come on in."
Man,
And then he come in and
good
get it.
dude. Good dude.
good
man.
life hack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just knock, guys.
that's
but
it.
but then, because didn't you have some you bought the physical disc, right?
Yeah.
Did you have installation issues?
I didn't have. Well, I literally popped it in.
Yeah.
I didn't even click a button. I don't think. I literally put it in my PlayStation and I turned my TV off and went to bed.
Oh.
And then, but I woke up I'm sorry, I didn't wake up in the morning and check on it. I got home from work, went ready to play it, and it not only did it not install all the way because my hard drive was full.
yeah.
I had to then download a 36 gigabyte update,
Yeah.
Holy moly!
so I didn't get to play it for like 2 more hours.
Yeah.
It sucked. But by the time I did get to play it, I enjoyed it.
I ordered mine digitally, so I had it ready to go. That's the way to go. Digital, love it. I used to always say I would never be a digital player, but now that I am never looking back.
I made the switch to
Fuck
digital
physical.
when I had my Xbox. I got rid of all my physical, but when I got my PS4, I found out I could get a lot more better deals physical.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I started buying shit more physical, and now that since I got such a decent collection physical with all the deals I got, I'm like, now when I want to buy the game, I'm like, I want to own something for it.
I will say this: if they're still making things for PS4, buy PS4 because you can still have like in the future. Let's say PS4 is like going to be the last console you can actually have most of your game on the disc.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So if you're buying something on PS5 and it only has to be on PS, might as well go digital because that's the
Yeah.
way it's going. But PS4 is still, if you want something that it's offered for PS4, get it on
like
PS4.
some games have free upgrades, some
Yeah.
don't. But like if you're gonna buy Cyberpunk or Elden Ring, you can buy the
Yeah.
PS4 version. You can play it
Yeah.
on either.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a good hack right there too.
Like I want to get Alien Isolation. I'll get that on PS4. Well, I think it's only for PS4, but yeah, just PS4 is a good game, is a good system to buy physical for right now.
Yeah.
when everything's still cheap.
I bought a couple other games.
Is the new Spider-Man even on PS4 or is it
No.
PS5 only?
No,
I
yeah,
was
it's
gonna say,
PS5 only.
Playing it like it's one of those games where you're like, yeah, you couldn't do this on the PS4.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be possible.
I mean, I will say it's very very similar to the other two Spider-Man games.
It's
like
probably just a lot bigger, a lot more subtle things you
Yes.
don't notice.
Yeah, for sure. Like
It's better performance probably.
I've been having fun just like walking the streets, and like normally that's not very fun because they don't put very much variety, but like every street on that game is different. The NPCs are doing different things. People in the cars are doing different things.
They've
Like
got these
it's
little,
alive.
I don't consider this
posters
a-
on the walls and shit.
Yeah, that was the only thing about Spider-Man games is the cities were really cool for swinging through, but they never really felt alive.
Well,
But-
I don't consider this a spoiler, but there is like a side mission where you have to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Through
yeah.
like little neighborhoods and shit. And in that you get a really up close view of what they've done with like the street work, and it's dope.
They probably put that mission in there just so you could see all the work done.
100%.
But
Because
they're-
it's very slow moving,
Yeah.
and you're literally riding a bike.
Yeah, because the developers don't want to put all this work into something you're never going to look at.
Yeah, church.
But I think there was a mission like that in an older Spider-Man game where you delivered pizzas. It might have not have been a bike, but it was like a scooter or
No,
something.
I remember that. Yeah, Spider-Man, and then they had the balloons. You had to get the balloons for the kids.
I don't remember that.
That's
shit.
that's a notorious one. The kid would be like, "I lost my balloon," and then you would have to chase the balloon, grab it, and bring it back to the kid. I think that was Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2 or something.
Maybe, yeah.
GameCube or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I remember the
I
Spider-Man.
remember that mission though.
The Spider-Man
balloon.
2 movie game for PS2 and GameCube and stuff. That was like one of the best games for that generation.
I remember
The
that
movie
being a
games. I remember those stunk.
No, the second one was good.
I remember that being like actually
Yeah.
well regarded, but I never
Yeah,
played it.
The second one was really good.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
remember them stinking. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
The first one wasn't great, and the before that there has been a few of them, but that second one was really good. And then they had Ultimate Spider-Man, was more cell shaded cartoony game, which was pretty good too.
Dude, the fact that at the beginning of the game Miles dies, I never saw that shit
know,
coming,
dude.
dude.
Holy,
I
wow.
never saw that
Oh,
coming.
Dude,
yeah.
dude.
Shh, we're live. We're live.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Can
Sorry about
we
that, guys.
can we rewind?
I can't.
No, okay.
We can delete that, right? Oh well, spoilers happen, guys. Whatever. Spoilers happen.
But
They hit it really well
you
in all
kinda-
the trailers.
yeah,
like
I
I really
don't know.
thought you'd get to play as
Yeah.
both, and then they kill them off.
You got de-ringed on that one there, bud.
Yeah. D-ring.
That was-
My first. Is that my first D-ring? Nah,
No,
I'll probably
you're
get
good.
like one an episode.
It's good, but
All
yeah. Anyway,
Yo, what up to everybody in the chat? We got a lot of people down in there. We got Jeff XC. We got
Word.
Jester Beats.
Word.
Psycho Billy Demon. A homeboy Gage. Solid Psycho, my brother from another mother. We got
Word.
Sharif, the fucking pimp daddy. We got
Word.
DJ Slug showing us love.
Word.
DC Fago guy is being quiet and or not here.
Word.
I miss him so much. I just want him to love us.
Word.
well, you're gonna have to fight for DC's love.
I know. He's a fucking
He's a hard one to pin
he's the
down.
shit. He's yeah.
Yeah.
What can I say?
He's a busy man.
He is. He's got even more content on his channel now. Now that he's doing.
I will
his
say this:
weekly
he's been upping his content. If you really want in-depth news or something,
a little more on the serious side.
yeah, if you want something a little more, detailed, and go to him, man.
I
Check his shit
recommend it.
out.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He puts a
DC's
lot
the
of
fucking-
work. He puts a lot of work into it, and he actually cares. And not like us. We're just here to fucking shoot the shit.
With DC, you
dick
get a
around.
little humor and a lot of information. With us, you get a lot of humor and a little information. I think that's.
Well, a lot of humor is subjective.
And the thing about
I call it.
Some people don't think what we do is very funny at all.
No, I would say most people don't think that what we do is very funny.
Well, the
at all.
thing
But
about
for
the-
the select few,
the thing about DC is he's going to make sure what he says is right, as to where we just blurt out shit that a lot of times isn't right.
yeah,
We find out later. So just go to him.
he's
You're
he's someone who has a reputation and is respectable. Us, on the other hand, we don't give a shit.
yeah, we're not trying to be respectable,
Yeah.
but or respected, I guess.
Yeah, we are firm examples of not giving a fucking juggaloism. I can say that.
By the way, I did want to say something.
Yes.
I did want to. Actually, someone Juggalo sent me a video, and he was like, "Hey, Carver, I want you to show Keezy this."
Okay.
He was like, I understand how much Keezy really loves Face Tap Mommy.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah.
And he
I know.
actually
Yeah.
has a pre-era Face Tap Mommy video
Okay.
with
Like,
no,
are you talking about like before her face tats and all that shit?
yeah,
So just mommy.
I've heard
Ju-
she was.
yeah.
I've heard she was kind of hot.
She was just mommy.
just Mommy at
Just
this
Mommy?
time. Yeah,
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm in.
honestly, the only thing that I said, I always respected. I think she's a fabulous performer and dancer.
Yeah.
I just think that I just wasn't a fan of the tattoo.
So
this
he-
might be dope.
Yeah, so here you'll get to see what she looks like, her beautiful face without the tattoos, and the kind of talent she had at this point.
Okay, I'm down.
And so he was he was like, hey man, make sure
Hit my
Keezy-
bowl, get ready for that. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down to see this.
So yeah, I was kind of excited about that.
Here it is, right here. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there she goes. Wow.
wow, that's
Damn.
sexy, dude.
Wow.
Well, she does. I mean, that dog is kind of funny too.
I mean, the dog's cool,
but the dog is cool. But like this, she's very dancing, very sexy.
Guys,
yeah.
time out.
I mean, that
Guys,
is sensual.
hold on.
I-
I don't think that's.
I would have
her.
Huh?
never. I
Wait,
would have
hold-
never thought that was Face Tap Mommy.
I
though.
don't
what?
think that's her. Hold on. The only reason I say is because, like, if you'll look, she's got like. I think this girl's prettier. No, I'm just playing. No, this girl has brown hair, and Face Tat obviously has like
off brown
blonde.
hair.
Yeah, like blonde. Oh my gosh, bro. That
Wow,
is
Face Tap
rough.
looks great there, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are hating.
Yeah.
Bro, that's rough. I think she looks better with the tattoos. Anyway,
why
so-
do you always? I mean, you,
I love how you're keeping the clip up on the other screen. It's just like playing off to the left of
Well, I
us.
mean, I wanted to keep looking at Face Tap. Man. Or
All
Mommy,
right,
excuse
anyway.
me. I want to keep
It
looking
was
at Mommy.
distracting. It was distracting.
I did see an interesting Face Tap Mommy video she posted
Yes.
where she was on some show or something where they like dolled her up. They gave her like a makeover.
oh really?
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Actually,
I wish I had a clip
They-
of it.
Yeah, they took like makeup and covered up all of her tattoos. It looked fucking creepy.
She looked weird.
She looked fake and
Oh.
creepy. It was very churchy. They gave her like a button up blazer and like a collared dress shirt and like a skirt.
This is kind of
And then
fascinating.
They
I-
had to use so much clay on her face though to cover her tattoos. She walks out looking
Clay
like
face tap
It was
mommy?
clay, bro. It was
Clay.
fucking clay. She comes out looking like a fucking mutant.
so
man.
clay face
Wow.
tap mommy.
I would have called her a mutant.
No, she does. I mean, and I'm not talking about her normal looks. Like she is a pretty girl. I'm just not
She's
a fan of the
beautiful.
tattoos. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tattoos, but at the same time, she's
I mean,
a very
that's
pretty
that's
girl.
a great idea.
But
Whoever did this,
I'm
whatever
saying,
show did this.
but I'm saying like their work on her made her look like a fucking monster. She even says, "I hate this look." Her daughter comes out to see her and
Yeah.
shit. Like her daughter like comes out and just like. No,
It's
she
so-
didn't really scream, but
it's
I
so
mean, she
crazy
like,
that the face tats are so like. I mean, the
Part of-
daughter's so used to that, like seeing her without him, it's creepy.
Yeah. And her daughter really did give like a confused look, like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Come to mommy, honey." And yeah, it was just like, yeah,
That was cool though.
yeah, it was.
Follow
It was-
Face Tap Mommy. You'll see all this kind of cool shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta. I think it's on her Instagram, but yeah. Anyway,
Well, we already got to see what she looks like without the makeup. We just watched. I mean,
Well,
it's-
though that
she's
was
beautiful.
old though. That was old.
I almost feel though. God, I know I'm always the guy who doesn't believe these videos, but I gotta be. I don't know if that was her, guys.
Dude, whoever your source is that sends you this shit, like
Oh, 100% right all the time. He just
I'm
doesn't.
the only one who doesn't see it. I guess.
He's the skeptic here.
Yeah, I am. But
He's the Scully to our Mulder.
I don't want to use the word. I don't want to use the word because you guys told me not to use this word when referring to these videos. But like, I almost feel like they're trolling you.
No, people.
Come on, dude.
Come on.
I don't
people
mean to
don't,
offend you guys.
People don't troll us.
That's
dude,
All
we
right.
troll. They don't troll us. That's how this goes, okay? We are the trollers.
we had an hour-long argument a few weeks ago about this. Like we told you guys, we had an argument before the show one day. This is literally what we were arguing about. Is because I said that these videos were making us look like fools, and they said that we could believe and trust in these videos. And I don't know what to believe anymore, guys. I don't know. What am I here for?
You just follow your gut.
Just follow your gut. The most I love. That's the most dismissive like advice you can give someone. Like if someone's like yada 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 XYZ, this is happening in my life. So what do you think I should do? And you go, you just gotta follow your gut.
Yeah, that's as bad as-
literally. You might as well just go. Fuck off.
It's as bad as saying like, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Here or there.
Hey man,
Yeah.
it's all about the journey,
Hey,
not
hey.
the destination.
Hey, what can you do?
But those work. in
Keep
every
on keeping
situation.
on.
That's why they work so well. They work in every situation.
Yeah, bro.
Hey man, like, gotta
Keep on trucking.
keep the keyboard.
Yeah, you gotta keep on keeping on.
Keep it damn you.
Skeptic Chris. Yes, I'm gonna change my name to Skeptic Chris.
Yeah, he's the skeptic here.
I'm the skeptic. I don't believe.
I believe that I believe people send us the video. Like to me, that was real. That's real in my world.
I mean, it's
It's
fair,
real to
man.
me, damn it.
It's still real to me, damn
It's
it.
still real to me, damn it. Yeah, that's great. Well, do it live. All right.
But yeah. So I don't know. Any other news? Any other happenings?
Anything else we got to discuss before? I was trying to bring up. I can't figure out how to do it on here. I wanted to. We get a lot of comments, and
Yeah.
I do. I often,
Right.
I often want to bring them up so
Right,
that we
right.
can respond to them because I don't have time to respond. Well, let's keep it real. I have time. I just don't want to respond to everyone.
Fair. That's
But
fair.
if I could talk to these people, I would tell them. I just don't feel like typing it and hitting reply.
Yeah, okay. So you want to respond to some of the comments that we got?
Well, I'll read them on my phone. How about that?
Okay. Let's see what we've got.
Because I can pull them up on my phone easy, but I can't figure out how to get it easy on my
You see that, guys? We fucking care, guys. Okay? We care. Guys, we care, guys.
Shh, you don't have to say it like 3 times. they know.
Over and over.
Oh, Chris, I do want to say, Joker's Gallery shouted you out and said you nailed your Violent J wrestling promo.
Oh, thank you
Yep.
thank you very much, brother. Show what we're gonna do. We're gonna tackle. We're gonna put on this spackle. We're gonna slam. God damn, I'm gonna be the fucking man. And then Shaggy once again in the background, like
style.
yeah. Jay's the shit. Jay is a great wrestling promoter. Like I said, he has the 2 though, because they're like we were mentioned. There is that one. We did do that one, but we didn't do the one that he does when he's like kind of spacey, where he'll be like, "So, the thing is, kids, wait, what I think about." Slapping you, slapping 2, slapping G.
Yeah, he does it.
He's
I was like,
yeah, he gets like, because that's what he was doing during the when they were doing the fucking what is it, Patreon shit. Like during the Patreon shit, he would get into that mood a lot, where he'd be like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to think about it for a minute or 2, and then I do, and I look at you and your crew. I like your tattoos." Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he got the grill, and it's like he turned that down. That's why I love the grill. It's
Yeah.
because that brought Jay back to kind of like his, it brought him back from that really, really energetic, frenetic guy who rhymed all the time on a dime, like he was always doing a WWE promo at 9.
I love
Yeah,
it. People love it, man. Keep it coming.
dude, he was fire, bro. I love Jay. I do.
Arguably, though,
Respect to the Duke, man. I poke fun, but I respect. To
Oh
the Duke,
yeah,
man.
absolutely. Arguably, one of his best promos of all time was the Shockumentary.
Yeah.
I mean, the shit he did there while him
Yeah.
and Shaggy were sitting there in that room or green room, wherever they're at doing that interview.
Yeah.
That was like everything said was nailed just completely, and it was one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, he
promos
was
of all
killing
time.
it. I watched another video of him recently doing the it was like behind the scenes interviews of him doing like backyard wrestling game shit.
Yeah.
And like,
so different,
he was very like relaxed.
very relaxed, and like
He's
he
just
was
like, yeah, man, shit. Like he's not doing the
he
wrestling.
was like he
promo.
was like confident and witty, but super relaxed. Is because he was really smoking at that time. Like,
Ah, maybe
what
that's
he,
it.
that's when he started smoking weed real heavy.
maybe
you know?
that's it. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And he was just real chill and healthy, and yeah, he was good. At
What
that
is
point.
TPE?
That's our fans.
TPE?
Thermoplastic elastomers.
Thermoplastic elastomers?
Yeah.
Oh. I really didn't know it. Oh, okay.
That's what we call them.
the Thuggalo show.
TPE.
Oh, that's different.
TPE
Oh.
still ain't a thing. is
That's
it?
no, that was Toxic Plague Entertainment. That's a different.
I remember Toxic Play. Oh, I got you. Okay.
That was a
shit.
different Juggalo. I guess they were. I never watched their show. I guess they were Juggalo show.
No, I never watched
No,
it.
were they?
I know
Okay.
we got somebody fans were interacting with us and talking shit.
They,
We had a
they,
little
they
thing.
didn't like us.
Most
To be clear, I don't think
I love-
TPE themselves gave a fuck about us or
Yeah.
even acknowledged us, but I think it was like the listeners going back and forth.
I get that we are abrasive tastes. We're very abrasive, hard. Like, I don't know. I think what I see across the board whenever I look at a lot of Juggalo stuff is, and I'm not meaning to talk shit here.
I mean-
if you are hosting one of these
No,
shows,
keep
or
it
whatever,
Keebler.
but yeah, keeping it Keebler. Like
You
seems
wouldn't be so
in the
abrasive
Juggalo world.
tasting.
People are like scared, bro. Like they don't want to
They don't
rub
wanna-
any
yeah.
feathers. They don't want to be even mildly offended. Like I don't want to give an opinion that's going to upset people, so I
this
won't
is-
talk about it at all.
We're literally
Like, come
this
on,
is
bro.
we're talking about wicked clowns who have like that was their entire career was doing that.
Bro, how long their career is, I think you're kind of a goof if you say that there's nothing that is negative or nothing that you should make fun of or point negative at. Like, that's kind of goofy. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's going to be, from all of these artists, they're going to be doing stale shit. You know what I mean? I feel like nobody wants to talk about the stale shit. So that's probably why
Yeah,
we kind
man.
of get
You the
dissed on a little bit.
the thing you got to do is just keep it real. Like
Yeah.
be honest, be yourself, and keep it real. And like, don't try to fucking put on a front and like act like some tough, cool guy. Like,
Yeah.
It
no one
depends on
gives-
what you're trying to do. If you're literally just trying to talk about news, then yeah, I don't want your opinion.
Yeah,
Sure.
Dope,
Just give me the news.
Sure.
dope is dope and whack is whack. Yeah. But
We're not a news podcast. We
No.
talk about news we hear and that
There-
interest us, but we're not trying to give you the news.
yeah, if you want your news, like, you are in the wrong fucking place, man. We are 100% proudly Juggalos.
We only pay attention to the news so that we can make fun of it.
yeah,
We
pretty
don't.
much, yeah.
It's not so we could disseminate it to you. I don't. We talk about shit that's like 2-3 weeks old by the time we start talking about like.
Yeah, we've had very in-depth reviews on things, of course, that we're passionate about, but most of the time we're not going to be as in-depth. There are places to go for that are really fucking amazing as well. But if you want to come and hang out, here we are, man. That's what's up. And we do have a lot of big shit coming up. I don't want to fucking spoil it, but I'm so excited for everyone to see it. Skits and music, and man, it's going to be dope as fuck coming up in the next few months, bro.
There was a
That's why on social I haven't been very active, is because, well, one, big life changes, but then secondly, like, yo, we're working on shit behind the scenes. Like, there's going to be some dope shit coming up in behind the scenes when, Deck 1 Delp 2.0.
And behind the scenes, he means like we're taking pictures of our selfies and pictures and
Exactly.
And yeah, it's pretty erotic. So
Right.
just don't.
Well, that's not what I'm. Those I do want you to keep sending those. But,
Okay, yeah.
but that's not for the show.
All right,
I know
all right.
that I originally said that's for the show, but that was just because I needed you guys to send those to me at that time.
Let me ask you a question. Should I not do homoerotic jokes about ourselves?
I think that is totally fine.
Okay.
I think that is
Okay.
totally fine.
Okay.
I'm
I just wanna make
very
sure.
comfortable putting penises in my mouth.
Okay, just want to make sure.
no. Look, guys,
personally.
Chris,
Yeah.
I will fuck you.
I know. I know that. We will do it. I know that. I know that for the
Carver,
show.
I will fuck you.
And everyone, when I said that I have cutouts of every person who's been on the show, that was not a bit for the show. I actually do that. It's very expensive. It takes a lot of work because we don't always have a clear image of people, but that's true. If you would like to come on our show and tell us your Juggalo origin story, please contact us on Instagram. We'd love to have you on the show.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We had some comments on our playlist. Gage said it was so spooky he shit himself listening to it.
Oh, my
wow.
gosh. That's a good one.
Somebody said Cliff said
Did you save it? I heard nowadays you're supposed to do that. If you shit yourself, you're supposed to save it.
Oh,
It's
why?
like it's like a health
Jinkum?
Yeah, it's like some health reason or
You know,
Jinkum,
yeah. Everyone knows what jinkum is.
And
Jinkum
or-
is pooping and peeing in a bottle, allowing it to ferment on your back porch, and then taking a balloon or condom, whatever you have available, off of the top and inhaling the gas that comes from your decaying feces and urine,
That's
and holding it in until you get a wah-wah effect.
what all the empty gallons of
Dude,
water I have back there are for.
Water.
Look, if people want to get high, I'm totally in support of that. But let me ask you, like, think about Jinkum. The patience that goes into that. You have to plan to get high like 2 weeks in advance. So you have to go, you know what? I really want to get fucked up 2 weeks from now. So now I have to shit and poop into containers. I have to go buy balloons. I could have just bought something to get high off of tonight, but instead I'm
Yeah.
going to go buy balloons.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna-
I doubt it's anyone's first choice.
well, no, there are people who like have Jinkum factories. They'll have like a
What? Do they?
That's real. Yeah, they'll set up like bottles out by a shed of like 20 fucking bottles all fermenting so that they can go out daily and hit it like 2 times. Like they'll have bottles basically on demand. Yeah, this is a real thing. Like, it's not a glamorous drug. I've never done jinkum.
That makes me sick.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
I was gonna say,
I've been in your backyard and I was
no, that was tea.
He
Oh,
knows
I was
somebody.
I was making tea, guys.
Yeah.
That's different. I
Gotcha.
know what you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Right.
I'm drinking that. I'll drink it later. I'll show you.
What else? Cliff said that we were missing some shit on our playlist. Gruesome, Crimson Bile, Devil's Night. I don't know what any of that is.
We just talked
no,
about
he gave-
we just talked about Crimson Bile, Jankum.
Oh,
Cliff
is that another name for it? I didn't know
That's
that.
another
Yeah,
name for it,
Cliff
but
is
that's
a-
the bloody kind.
Cliff is a good dude. Cliff interacts quite a bit on social. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
But if you weren't there live, you sorry, you have no input.
That's
Sorry.
true.
Or if you had it in the socials on time, that we also looked at all of those. We actually didn't even have enough songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to
that's
look
true.
Over. Yeah. So it's like we welcome you, and we're not. This isn't the last playlist we'll ever put together. I'm sure we'll do this again in the future. But be there live,
Yeah.
or put it in the comments
That's
before
true.
the deadline.
Participate. Hey,
Yeah.
man, we put the call out. Pay attention. If
Yeah,
you want to join, if you want to be part of the show, anyone who wants to be part of the show can be.
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah.
This is not just us three.
But you know what? It doesn't. That just goes to show no one wants to be part of our show.
There's literally our buddy Jim over here, right? Okay, he doesn't want to say anything.
Didn't want to be part of the show.
He doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to be on camera.
Hey,
but,
Jim, can you dim that light? Yeah, he's our producer actually.
yeah,
Jim the Nerd.
Jim the Nerd. His name is Jim the Nerd. He has a lot of different names. He's just like just Chris. How I can be anything Chris. He can be anything the Nerd.
Yeah.
So today he's Jim. Tomorrow she's April. Who knows?
Apes.
Apes.
We'll call her the apes.
Anyways, guys.
We did have a someone commented. I won't read his whole comment, but
Yeah.
he did comment on Reddit and say that on our last episode he was disappointed because he said that didn't you guys say you were going to do more focused reviews?
Yeah. Well,
that.
Here's the thing. We will always do a focus review when we're passionate about an album. We kind of did a decently focused, I think, on Cabal. I think we did a decently focused. Even though at that time you weren't as in love with it as you were later on. You know what I mean? I think if we revisited Cabal, you'd be a lot more into it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just all the good albums are taken,
Look,
bro.
here's my reply to him was that, bro, like that was a new album. What the fuck do you expect? Kind of like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
like study this. This show isn't like we're not studying albums to do our show.
Yeah.
We'll listen to it, maybe.
Yeah.
We all work full time through the week. We have no time to sit there and study albums to do that kind of focused review.
think
Like,
that would
we've
be-
already done all the studying on the old shit.
Yeah, we did. We started out as deck one dealt, meaning the first deck. We were dealt from the first deck. We studied and know those albums. We did in-depth reviews on those. We did in-depth opinions on those. And that's, I mean, we did our job with that. The rest of it is just this. If you don't like it,
Get
fuck off. Not
No,
saying
it's
that.
fine. No, not fuck off.
Not saying
Stay around. It can be cool.
Well, I don't mind doing in-depth
We need
reviews.
you.
I don't mind doing in-depth reviews, but it definitely has to be something I
Passionate
like.
about. Yeah, it's and
Passionate
that's the whole
about.
thing. Like, if it's a newer album or if it's an album that we're not passionate about, let's simulate that experience of listening to an album for the first time with your friends, because that's the shit I did back in
Yeah,
the day.
that's
as a
kind of
Juggalo.
what we are now.
You know, the only album I remember that came out that I listened to alone in the eras back then was The Wraith. The Wraith I listened to alone in my room on headphones, the way Jay said to. I wanted to experience it the right way, you know, beginning to end. I literally took 2 hours out of my day, told I was living with my parents at the time, told them, like, leave me alone. I'm listening to this album, you know, and I listened to it beginning to end. Other than that, though, I usually listen, like Wizard of Hood. We listened to that coming back from the gathering. You know what I mean? I remember
Yeah.
listening to that in your
so
truck. Yeah, sitting there listening to that album on the way back. So usually you were listening to your friends, and as it came on, you're going, dude, this fucking beat is the shit. Or, oh, dude, I love this hook. You know,
Yeah.
It was that experience. So I think you can kind of get that here anytime we're listening to a new album. If it's an album that we don't really care about, but people have asked us to do, then, hey, take it for a grain of salt.
Plus, it happens when like albums like grow on you organically, and like a few years later, you'll go back and do an in-depth review.
Oh,
yeah,
for
we
sure.
can. We can always go back and redo it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we just got to have something we're passionate about, man.
And yeah, it's just kind of
And all the first Joker's cards have been done. So yeah, I think we could do like re-episodes of the Joker's cards, but I don't know if people want to see that. We kind of did a poll on that, and it was like 50-50.
I think so. I think we can do the beauty of doing your own podcast is you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That is true. We can do whatever the fuck
And
we want.
if y'all don't like it, you don't gotta watch.
yeah, but we hope you like it. We do hope you like it. We like you guys for the most part.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, this is it. You're here for this or you're not. So if you're here for this, great. Stick around. We love you.
I love
But-
how this has been like our PowerPoint episode where we're like, all right, everyone, sit down. We want to talk to you about Deck One Dealt, the direction that we're going, and our new stance as a group.
This was us responding to comments.
Yeah, true.
For what it's worth. I was like, oh, let's see what people had to say. But
And I think this is the first like concrete stepping stone towards the next era of Deck One Dealt, because we've got the new kind of setup. It looks a lot like the old setup, but we are in a new area. We did change the setup around. We're in a new area. We're experimenting with things. The table's changed. If you're a true OG fan, you'll realize the table has changed, right? New couch instead of chairs. We got the old school Jekyll Brothers quilt up on this bitch. When did you get this? I had this for a grip.
when I worked at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a grip.
Like
bro.
25 years.
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
25 years.
Yeah.
It has been giving our butt support. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jekyll Brothers couch cover. But anyway, so
What's
we
that
should
brown
get to this
streak on
album
it?
because now we're going. That's
Doo-doo.
poop. That's poop.
That's doo-doo, baby.
Poop, baby.
Jeff said thanks for the help. Y'all got me through long shifts. Shout out to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks, man.
And that's kind of honestly what I feel like we're for.
Yeah.
We're for there just so you have something fucking chatterboxing in your ear.
Something you can tune in and out
Yeah.
of. You don't got to hang on every fucking word. You don't have to rewind to hear what we said unless we're laughing
Yeah.
about something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, something you're slightly, something that you're interested in, a topic you're slightly interested in. It doesn't, but
And every once in a while, we come out with some funny accents or something. Hey,
Bootleg
People
Kings
love it.
in the hair.
yeah, people love it when we do a little accent. Hey,
Right.
wow.
People loving the accents. I'm gonna do this weird kind of Mario thingy for the rest of the episode. Hey, I don't. Yeah,
I mean, you might get an episode where we do weird Mario accents for the entire episode. That's
absolutely like this one.
Please don't. Please.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't care what you think.
We're gonna have to deal with an accent. Speaking to that, like the rest of the shit.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Well, there
The
is
rest-
going to be an accent during this episode, buddy, but that's not going to be the one.
right, you guys wanna
We're
get
listening
to
to
it?
a Blaze album. Yeah,
Let's get to it.
Let's listen to it because Blaze is notorious for having interesting delivery
So I'll pull up the
choices.
intro. So this album is not on streaming.
He used to have one of the hardest deliveries as far as like voice and he used to be one of the hardest dudes on Psychopathic at least, in the Juggalo world, just with like his cadence and his voice. But then it's I don't know. You'll see.
Because back in the day, the shit that he say, he was really fucking slow, but he spit on the way. Every bar he ever had, dog, was hyped to the point. Like that was kind of his thing. And now he's more along the lines of like,
Hello, my baby.
You skip. Yeah, hold on. Pause
Yeah.
that. You
Oh, there's
skip
some-
the intro real quick.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Hold on. Pause it. Go back.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'll
Here,
go back,
okay.
I'll
Here's
go
the
back.
actually the intro to this album.
Hello, my baby. Hello.
I just didn't. I wanted to make sure.
he does that a lot on this album. Because I never noticed as much what you guys were talking about until I heard it on this album, and I was like, that's what they mean. You hear it good in this album.
Yep. Michigan J Frog.
Yep. Oh, my name is Blazy. This is a BKZ.
Don't call me crazy now.
Just Chris got that 2005 Triple H beard.
2005.
That's true. It's what it is I got graying in very inconvenient areas, I should say.
Yeah. You always had like. Yeah, I could never pinpoint you. You had the brown when you had hair, like it was brown, but then you had the red beard.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to have like an Irish beard and like a British head, and then
So now you got brown, red, and gray.
yeah. Right.
It's
right.
like, damn.
Exactly.
Is that's got to be the colors of some flag somewhere?
I just wanted to have like the beard of like a mechanic in like Alabama, like the kind of guy who's like Unfortunately, I found a lot more problems underneath the hood. You know.
Hi, you didn't bring your truck, did you? Didn't bring
You're like,
your
I
truck
just-
with you, did you?
Yeah, you're just like, I just wanted my tire changed. Well, unfortunately, I found a lot of problems underneath the hood.
Rotting inside. What's
Yeah.
hold on? What's the name of this album?
Graveyard Greats.
Graveyard. What's rotting inside? What is that? Why am I seeing that?
That's the name of the song.
Oh, that's the name of the song. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I listened to the wrong album again. Actually listened to a, I don't know, some rock band called Blaze Death. And, yeah, just wasn't a thing. So, anyway, so this is me alive listening, reaction today.
Once
but-
again.
I'm just laughing at Jeff's comment. Just Chris has truck nuts on his truck. Did we show everyone those?
Yeah.
Did we show them my truck nuts?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we
They
did.
are.
When you weren't looking, yeah, we did.
Hell yeah, bro. Good looking out, guys. They're nice, bro.
They're
I feel like you have to put nuts on your truck.
Well, how else will people know you're a real man?
Exactly.
That's
like,
why.
I mean,
we call you Sparky.
I try to make it evident with because I have like that mural on the back of my truck of the eagle resting on the mountain in front of the cascading American flag.
Right.
Right.
Along with my Calvin peeing on a Chevrolet logo in the corner,
Must have.
Right.
and my Yosemite Sam mud flaps.
Right.
Yeah.
But if all of those fail, I like to have a nice set of still notes.
You the unk for that, bro.
And then
you the unk.
if they don't pay any attention to that and they pull up and they look to the right, they see the beard,
You the unk for that.
and then they
And
know.
you have your Oakleys on.
And then they're like, hey, never mind, go on, buddy, go on, yep. Go on, buddy, go on, buddy.
right.
Fuck yeah, bro, my truck's great.
Truck nuts.
It's a Ford.
This truck's got. It's a Ford.
It's a Ford.
You got. What the hell you doing driving that piece of shit? That
Oh,
needs to be broke
now,
down on
come
the
on.
side of the road,
Come
boy.
on, everybody knows Ford means fuck old rebuilt Dodge.
Hey, boy, you didn't bring your truck with you, did you?
That's what Ford stands for.
You did with you, did you? You didn't bring your truck with you, did you?
You got the goddamn truck.
Well,
truck.
man, I ain't gonna hold it against you, boy, for having a Ford.
You got well. I am gonna hold against you if you got a Chevy. You know what? You know what? You know Chevy starts with the letter C, same as the word communism.
Oh, you damn right, man. How many pallets
don't
can that?
trust 'em.
How many pallets can you stack on that son bitch?
I don't trust them.
Well,
Say, also,
Mike,
you know what else starts with C?
You know
Canada.
you know damn well there was gremlins in the motors back in World War One.
Oh my God. And Chris. Oh my God, my own name starts with the same letters communism.
Hey, guess what?
Communism.
That's what Blaze's name is.
Chris. Yeah, I know.
Oh, what?
He's not one of the more lyrical Chris's.
Oh, by the way,
You got Ludacris. You got Chris Cage Kennels. You know,
you got Christoph Crane.
Christoph Crane. Yeah, there's some BC ass Chris's out. Christopher Wallace. Like,
There is some lyrical Chris's. I'll give you that. If your name is Chris, you're usually a pretty talented person with words.
yeah,
I'll give
exactly.
it that. Almost every Chris I've ever met was a wordsmith.
Yeah.
But I'll give you this, Blaze. He's got that voice, man. You just love it. You just love it.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal.
This song's pretty dope, I think.
Hell yeah.
This is the one you're hating on the hook, though.
No, yeah. No, this song is I didn't like almost any song on this album, just keeping it real. I'm just not a big fan of Blaze.
This is like Blaze's forgotten freshness. And
Yeah.
you know, I never listened to this album because I always thought this was like a greatest hits because it's called Graveyard Greats. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't need to hear a Blaze greatest hits.
Right. Yeah.
But then I actually looked at the track list. I was like, oh, we've actually never heard probably a lot of these songs. So I listened to it. I was like, all right. And the new one's coming out next week. So we'll do that one next week. But I figure this would be cool.
yeah.
No. Yeah, the hook is
Man, that hook is take that shit. Set it down.
Let me ask. What is wrong with this hook to you? Just explain, because there's things I feel could be fixed about it, but it didn't sound too bad. It was a little
It was at least on beat. You know, what do you think?
What this? It's just the hook. The verses themselves are pretty dope. I don't want to use the word dope. They're all right. You know, they are.
I mean, he's spitting for Blaze.
Nah. He has literally never done anything that I was like, yo, this surprises me, bro. Damn, Blaze is really killing it right now.
All right,
you know?
I got you.
He always just doesn't. He like, I don't know. He always just delivers. You know.
Does he deliver Starbucks?
Exactly.
It sounds like he does. He's offering it.
I'll say, I've never thought Blaze was an amazing lyricist. Let's be honest. But you know, he really was. I thought he was a treat to listen to back in the day.
Yeah, his voice is so unique
Yeah.
and different. Other than when he does his Michigan J Frog voice.
Yeah, he does. He delivers.
He brings a different like
You
vibe.
can count on him. Yeah, you can count on him.
Yeah, he never does anything that's like so horrible, but
No.
he gives you exactly what you would expect, pretty much.
You can count on him.
He had one of those storytelling kind of deliveries that like you could hear, you could trail away from his storytelling if you didn't listen. You know, and that's kind of, I wish he would capture a little bit more.
This song's got Jelly Roll, world famous artist Jelly Roll on it.
And I will say this kind of beat I think Blaze fits better on.
Yeah.
When it's a little heavier, it's just a little more boom.
It's like raw.
Yeah. Yeah, this one ain't bad. I will say this.
This song is one of the
As far as the cadence, the verse, the way it sounds,
Yeah.
everything, this doesn't sound bad at all.
this is one of my favorites on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh wait, Jeff said in the comments, so Blaze is mid, Deck One Del. Timeout. I said Blaze was mid. I don't think they necessarily agree. I do think Blaze is mid though, absolutely.
I think Blaze is mid.
Yeah,
I think
Blaze
Blaze
is
is the definition of mid.
mid. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I don't think that's a diss. It's
No,
just-
yeah, it's just he's dependable. Yeah, I've just never heard anything from Blaze that I was like, damn, this shit is fucking
Right.
mind blowing. Did you hear Blaze's verse in that shit? No, it's just always
Yeah.
he shows up and
like
does his
But
job.
when he shows up, like when he just shows up in a song, I'm like, oh, Blaze is on
Yeah.
the song. Oh,
yeah. But it's true. That's why he's definition of mid, because I've never heard hardly anything. I've heard some stuff, but hardly anything where I'm like, this is whack. You
I'll
know
say
what I mean?
that-
It's almost always, all right, yeah, he's doing his thing.
This is my analogy for him, or I don't know, metaphor for Blaze. He's the dope bass player in like a jazz band. You know?
He's the what? The dope bass player?
Like the dope bass player in a jazz band.
Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good
You know,
analogy.
he holds down that end of the band, but you know, you're getting most of your jazz shit from the saxophone and the guitar and that kind of thing.
Oh.
You're good. They ain't gonna move. They ain't gonna.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I
I
got
didn't
that. I injected them with paralyzer. They're not gonna.
They
get you.
did.
yeah.
They did.
But yeah, Blaze is the bass player, man. He's holding it down on the low end.
Wait, this says featuring Jelly Roll. Is Jelly Roll on the hook? Is that
Yeah,
him?
this is him singing.
Okay. He doesn't even do a verse on here then.
I don't think so, yeah. That's more expensive.
I guess so.
But that's what Blaze needs to
I
do.
mean,
is
when,
get good hooks.
When Jelly was on this song, though, this is when Jelly was in his underground era.
But what's funny
right now,
is like
he's like crazy famous.
what's funny is if they didn't tell you that was Jelly Roll, I would have just thought that was Blaze. Like
No, I
Blaze
know.
can do that voice.
Yeah, they sound very similar.
like why did he pay Jelly Roll for that?
I don't know. I've never heard Blaze do a good melodic hook like that. I don't think.
with Blaze it would. Nah, that's not even good. Yeah, Blaze isn't great with melodics. As we hear shortly, I think in,
what about
in
when
two
he was like-
songs, he
what about when
starts
he
with the "Hello, my baby" stuff.
What about when he was like, "Yo, Blaze, you nasty"?
Yeah, but that's
Was that him?
That's more
I
funny.
think that was a
and-
chick, wasn't it?
I think so.
I
Yeah,
think
I
he
think
was
that was
part.
like
I
some
think he
shit.
might have layered. They might have layered that, and he was in there.
You nasty.
Scrub the bubble people out over.
He like his voice back then was so different.
This is like one of the last songs that I was like, all right, this is dope.
This beat sounds familiar.
After this, they start getting rough.
I need to pull up the Discogs on this, see what it says. Hold on.
Put something in a ball bag.
Ball bag.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Not just. I think the next song is where the one that popped up.
Yeah,
When
we're
I was,
get- we're
that's
getting
when I
there.
like really was like, oh shit, bro, it is heavy on this shit. Jeff in chat said that the Nasty was one of the Wolfpack girls.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. See, I would have never known that.
Right. Making me rich. So I like this one, but after this is when it started taking a sharp turn for me. That's why I was like, ooh, ooh, ugh.
There isn't even like a booklet explaining where all the songs are from.
That calls money,
Disappointing.
man.
Disappointing.
Here you pay for them booklets.
Like this song like sounds good and everything, but the content is fucking garbage. He's just talking about fucking and pussies and stuff.
It's
I mean, honestly, I kind of always thought about that with Blaze was good background music to me. Oh, from like day one. I liked his even back in the One Less G days. It was still just background music to me, and it was really good background music, but it's
don't know,
just
man.
ghetto it's just like ghetto hood, I'm a gangster, dead, I'm coming back, you know. It was never the greatest content.
Yeah.
Really making me
It's a sex track.
pretty much.
yeah. Well, a pimp track, even better. Y'all bitches really making me rich.
Sex tracks, maybe it's just me in my old age, but sex tracks, like, I just want to skip them every time.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, me too.
When
They're just cringe anymore.
I think that's just like what. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you a story. I was at a bar one time drinking, and there was a. This was after my wife thing happened, and then I was drinking with this black chick, and we were just shooting the shit, talking, and then she asked me, she's like, "What do white people listen to when y'all fuck?" And I was like, "I don't know, man." I said, "I guess like each other." And she was like, "Y'all don't play music?" I said, "Sometimes, but I don't like deliberately go over and play music."
You
to
should have
fuck."
leaned over to her and said, "There's a certain frog. There's a certain frog we all listen
Right.
to."
I don't want to tell you the secret, but we listen to hello, my baby, hello. That gets my Jimmy hard. But yeah, I didn't have a clear answer for that. And like, yeah, that's kind of when I came to the conclusion white people don't really listen to music when we fuck. Not like
What?
that. You
What?
know
I
mean?
think better question for me is what don't we listen to? I've listened to almost every kind of fucking music while fucking.
For me, it's not even music. It's just like whatever's in the background when I want to fuck. That's what we're
Yeah.
listening to when we fuck. Are we watching Maury Povich? Okay, well, I'm fucking a Maury Povich. You know? Are we watching?
you are not
If
the
we
fu-
were
it's either
watching
you
a
or the fu-
newscast about like a ghastly murder, I'm fucking to a ghastly murder.
Oh, wow.
I'll fuck to anything.
I usually turn
whatever's
I
in the
usually
background.
turn music on, but I just say like play music and like whatever the thing plays is what we.
I'll say this.
Well,
I-
you got. Did you do that before you had kids?
Yeah, we put music on.
You would put music on? Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I ha-
deliberately, like you would start making out, it would get into that moment, and then you would be like, hold on, run over, pop a
Probably
CD,
not, no.
go through your
No.
CD book, and
Probably
you're like,
not,
let me see.
music,
this one.
music is mostly to mask the sound.
the CD
Oh,
book.
okay.
The CD
I
book thing
like
was-
the sound. I want to hear the grunting.
No,
and the,
I want to hear
I
it, but
think
it's
I think the CD book thing is a little. I mean, even when we were, getting into it, it was. I mean, we already had we at least had computers with like playlists.
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
I could imagine like fucking like making out with a chick, squeezing her titty, playing with her shit, and then like you're about to fuck, and then you're like, hold on a minute, and you run over and open your CD book, and you're like, where's that Jodeci? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Hold on, just a minute.
Dude, in my
Hold on.
Juggalo days, I would only fuck.
Like-
I would only fuck to cotton candy.
You would only really?
Yeah,
You would.
I would have to be like,
you would
hold on,
make
hold
it a
on.
point.
We'd be like, and like, hold on. Let me, she'd be like, I know. Yeah, I'll turn it on. I'm like, yeah, hold on. And I'd go grab the CD,
So
get
when-
it out.
when you were
get
fuck-
it would be like a 5-disc player, so I have to wait for it to
and
put
then
the disc back and like open.
So, like-
turn.
And then as soon as you get back to her and like
So
stick
when-
it in, it's like sandpaper at that point.
Yeah.
So when you were sticking your shit into her pickle
but you
mitten,
know, cotton candy don't get wet until it's in your mouth.
There
you
you go.
wanted to hear Shaggy's voice in the background while you were fucking
Yeah.
a chick.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't pay any attention.
What?
Honestly,
You don't?
No, I just want to pay attention. I don't want to pay any attention to what's around me. That's why I think I didn't have an answer for her because I was like, I don't know, whatever's on when we fuck. And then she was fascinated by that. She's like, I actually, and I'm like, do you actually go put like music on when you fuck? She's like, yeah, every time. And I'm like, what? She's like, that's how you really get into the groove of it. I was like, I wouldn't make it through a whole song.
Just Chris is like, just
That's
Chris is
another
like,
thing. For
just-
me, I'd make it to the first hook and I'd be like, done.
yeah, just,
All right. No,
Just
it's
Chris
fine.
is like, yeah, white people don't move like that when we
Yeah,
fuck.
exactly. I was like, I'm like, all right, I got 8 minutes. Let's do this. Titty. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
He's like, wait, we're not really getting into a dance choreography for this shit.
If there were any girls out there who wanted to fuck us, now you don't.
I imagine when the black girl fucking, she's talking about like movement and like all this like sensual stuff, like, and
Yeah.
I mean, when it's we're just slapping two fucking pieces of meat together.
No, I
basically.
didn't have an answer for
We have
you.
no rhythm or groove or any of that.
Hey,
Yeah, I
speak
just
for
said
yourself.
Whatever's
here.
on. And she's like, all right, yeah.
I did make the mistake one time. I had Bob Marley on,
Oh yeah.
Bob Marley.
and I couldn't fuck to it.
What?
Could
Why?
not. I thought it was a great idea, but I started listening to Bob Marley's lyrics, and it literally took me out of the mood.
Because it was like too good.
Yeah, literally because he's too deep.
You felt him too much.
Yes.
Wow.
I was thinking about what
Weird.
Bob Marley was saying, and I was not in the mood to fuck.
That's why if you were to fuck to like Blaze, your dead homie, like you'd have no problem.
Yeah, well, that's why people. That's why music is. That's why most pop music is so stupid. Is because you don't want to think about it, and it's all to get people fucking and spending money.
Okay.
It's consumer music.
So when you hear go 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 go, you don't want to fuck to that. Is the bottom line here.
I can only like fuck to like one song, and that's Baby Shark. It's weird. I know it's
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
I know
That's
it's weird. But like, yeah, like when I'm ready to nut, I'll go, hold on. I'll pull out my phone and I'll play Baby Shark. And then I'll do all over.
You're like right when it gets to the hook where you're like do do do. You're like that's what you
Shark.
you're like, it squirts out to it's like do 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 do.
Yeah, exactly. It takes a lot of muscle control, but I encourage all of you to try it.
That is actually really cool.
So that's what gets you shooting ropes.
Exactly. Absolutely. Baby Shark. Try it out, guys.
Hey, have you ever been jerking off and then nutted and then like it squirted so far it got in your eye?
I've never gotten in my eye. I have had shockingly far
Well, me
shots.
neither.
I
Me
have-
neither, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I have had shockingly far shots where like you're jacking off and then like you bust and you're like, whoa, shit. And
Yeah.
it like goes like way further than you thought it was capable of
Yeah.
going. Like, and it to me like has happened at inconvenient times. Like one time I was jerking off at work. Don't front, you jerked off at work. I've jerked off at work, and it
Not your current job,
It
of
like
course.
shot. No, I mean, hey, keep it real. But like it like shockingly shot like
Why do you
across
think their meat's
onto
so
the
good?
wall.
Wow.
So then I inadvertently had to clean cum off of the wall of my job.
Wow.
Yeah, it was my cum, but
Gross.
still, yeah, it happens, man. I jacked off in Frisch's when I did dishes there. I jacked off and then went back to work. You know,
Disappointed in you.
you gotta jack off at work sometimes, guys. if it keeps you from quitting.
Hey guys, welcome to Deck One Dealt. This is what you get here.
Exactly. If it
You want
keeps from
focus
quitting,
reviews?
Here you go.
We do have a certain glue that keeps things together here at Deck One Dealt.
Yeah, it's cum.
Cum is
On Blazes,
Oh,
on Blazes,
steps in
let
your
it, on Blazes, let it burn. Yeah.
yeah. I would.
This song is
Oh,
actually
man.
one of my favorite ones on here. It's pretty cool. I like burning
Absolutely,
shit
bro.
down.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, Jeff, if you haven't beat off at work, you're the grub, bud.
Then you're not getting paid to jerk off. What are you even
exactly,
doing with your
bro.
life?
Exactly. And you act shocked about that? Would you? Okay, let me ask you a question, Jeff. If you met a fine ass chick at work and she said, "I'll fuck you, but only if we go in the bathroom and fuck right now," are you not gonna take her up on that? So what's the difference in jacking off, dude? I busted a nut and got paid for it, playa. That was like $4 to bust that nut.
I will say this. You should only jack off at work if you handle food. If that's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
You wash your hands. I mean, why?
be right back.
After you beat your meat, wash your head.
Hey, Chris
See?
beats
we
the
do it-
meat before he beats the meat.
We do it on the show and everything, guys. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of everyone talking about beating meat, Carver all of a sudden has to go to the bathroom.
Of course, we know what he's doing. He's gonna go up there and beat his meat. He will not wash.
And
his
you know
hands.
what? It's even
He'll
though it's
come
my
down and pat
bathroom.
me on the shoulder.
Even though it's my bathroom, I encourage and welcome it.
Exactly, because jacking off is fucking normal, and we need to stop acting like jacking off in public is
That's
a weird
right.
thing, dude.
That's
if you
right.
want to jack off in public, be a fucking man. And do it.
That's right. Oh yeah, what do you think about this song?
This one is. I hated this one actually. This is where it starts to get bad for me. Well, last song, but it gets worse and worse here.
Hold on, let me hear it.
When they alone. Yeah, see his this
Very-
is where he starts to do like drop my yeah.
Shout out Kissinger's Media, Vinny Mac in the fucking house.
Hey, Vinny Mac, the motherfucking man. Bow, bow, bow. We need Carver's upstairs jacking off right now, Vinny, so he can't hit the noise board.
Yeah.
But if we had Carver and his skills here, we would definitely go meow, 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 meow.
I see. Start activate my own little soundboard here.
Yeah, Vinny's the fucking man, dude. No, wrong one. See? We need
Sorry.
the pro. Are you done jacking off?
Sorry, here.
All right, he's back. He's back.
High five,
Sorry.
dude.
Good job. Oh, what was that? All right.
No,
Awesome job, bro.
Seriously, I was going up there to jack off, but then I saw like the mineral sediment ring in the toilet bowl, and it kind of made me soft. So I had to climax in your kitchen. sink.
Sorry
Mineral
about
sediment.
that.
Yeah.
You got to pour. What you got to do, Keezy? You got to pour
know.
vinegar into your tank.
I know. I meant to clean that.
Yeah,
sorry.
pour vinegar into your tank, man. That gets
Yeah.
rid of that.
So
bro.
embarrassing.
But so yeah, I didn't run it. I didn't run the water in the sink, kitchen sink, so it's kind of still up there.
Oh.
So
Wait, you came in the sink?
yeah,
That's
the kitchen.
all-
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all right,
I couldn't
dude.
do it in the toilet. So I had to go to the sink.
That's okay, dude.
all right.
I actually have busted the nut in a sink before. It's not the best place to bust the nut. I think the best thing to do is like jack off on the toilet and then scoot back and angle your dick in the toilet and just skeet right in the water.
How do you when your jig's hard though? How do you angle it so
You have to
down
sc-
so
You
hard?
have to scoot back and then push down. Oh, you must have a bigger dick than me. I don't have that much.
You have to
I scoot back a little bit. I mean, you have to position it into the bowl,
Have you-
but
have-
then scooting back, you have enough room to.
No. What you do is you turn around, you face your ass to the bowl,
Look,
and you stand on your
oh.
hands and put your legs up.
Like,
Ah.
and then you and then
Downward, guys. Downward into the bowl.
I just thought.
Exactly. Like you have to put your head down on the ground, like on your hand, like this, and then put your angle your shit into the hole. Like
Oh, guys, this is our favorite song on here.
Have you seen the? Oh, by the way, have you seen the dogs that they put their legs up a wall and they shit or?
yeah, bro. My dog does that shit,
know.
bro. Yeah, we're like, and then shits.
No,
as
they-
it's standing
They,
up, bro.
they put their back legs up the wall. It's like small dog usually. They
oh, they walk up the wall
They
and
put
then
their back legs.
wait. Well, when they shit, where does it come out? It just
there's videos
shoots like
of
a
it.
fountain.
Yeah. There's a
Holy
yeah.
God, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, can we please get back on this topic? Anyway, I was
So-
jacking off and shitting. What?
You missed us talking. We were talking about Dead Vultures. He was doing some Michigan J. Frog on that. But this song was the one we were listening to before the show where we were really having a ball with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now Lex is the shit, bro.
Lex rules on this song.
Lex in the port. Fuck what?
This beat goes hard. Who made this beat?
Hey! Hey! Dude, what is the hook?
Fritz.
Listen to this hook.
It's a Fritz.
Come on, Blaze. What are you doing, homie?
The real Hesh.
Good rapper.
Oh, Lex is a venomous. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't mind doing a Hex album. Great voice, great cadence.
Lex the Hex.
Lex, well,
Yeah, Lex. Sorry,
Yeah.
Lex.
Lex and
No, I'm down with that. I like Hex. Or I said Hex.
Yeah.
I like Lex a lot.
And I will say I'm not that hip to him.
Yeah.
I've just heard him in passing, and everything I've heard from him, I'm like, yeah, he's fire.
Same. I've listened to his first album, Contact, that he did with
Yeah.
Eminem, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
I never bothered with anything else, but he is very dope.
Yeah, I think Lex and Gmo are definitely the two most lyrical.
You see, I see what he's trying to do there. He's trying to go with the melody, like, because the melody's going up, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. So,
That's rough, bro.
He's trying to follow that, but he's going, and it's like, ah, man. I get what he's doing, but you got to get a singer to do that. If you can't sing, don't do it.
Yeah.
And Scratch Swamp. ROC hasn't evolved at all.
ROC is
Since the beginning of his career, he is the exact same ROC.
Yeah. I was going to say he was mid, but Blaze is mid. ROC is worse than mid.
Yeah. To me, what I've noticed,
lukewarm.
One thing I've noticed about ROC is like his recording ability has stayed the same. Like he hasn't. It doesn't seem like he's actually learned any tricks on how to record.
Like his quality is the same as it was during
Yeah.
like Season of the Pumpkin.
He's using fucking the same like microphone and setup that he used in 1991.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that much different than what he did on the HOK shit. It's so crazy.
That's hilarious.
Statistically, you should be better by now.
Right.
That
You would
fucking
think.
long, you should have accidentally gotten better.
You would think.
Now, don't get me wrong. We've heard some decent ROC verses.
Sure.
Doing
No,
this
yeah.
show, I've definitely heard some verses where I was like, "Yeah, that was fire." He got that verse out of everybody on that song, but
Yeah.
Anyway, no, Lex the Hexmaster was definitely the shining star on that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
ROC probably has a good credit score. I would hope so.
He seems like he does.
Somebody's got a lone monoxide cigarette, buddy.
So is this a bonus track? Wait, or no, this was a bonus track on Casket Factory or whatever the fuck.
Is this Bleed?
Bleed, track 10, produced by Fritz. Yep.
This beat sounds like an early 2000s beat that would have been on like one of those early Blaze releases.
I know. I wish he left there, or maybe there is, and like Discogs just doesn't have a scan of it. But I wish there was something in the booklet that at least told where all these songs came from. You know,
Yeah.
like a Forgotten
Yeah,
Freshness.
I would not doubt it if like some of these songs or beats were like pulled from back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure what this release, what this was originally released on, and where it came from, but that's what it sounds like to me.
Ah. Oh look. Jeff says this whole album is Casket Factory leftovers, but not the whole album because I mean Foodang obviously isn't. But
What year did Casket Factory come out?
I don't know. It's a good question. So Google that.
Yeah, Thuggalos out there with baby. They're talking about Thuggalos with baby dicks in the comments in the chat. Shout out to all the Thuggalos out there with baby dicks. You know, you got to represent. You got to be proud of that shit.
2015.
Usually, if you call yourself any type of like if your name is Thug, like if you say hey,
If
you
you're
know,
a Thuggalo, you're probably not really a thug.
if you put any type of thug in your name, you probably have a small dick, unless you're
Yeah.
Tupac.
let's keep it real. Like anyone who calls himself a thug is not a thug.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking thug. It's like, no, you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
Tupac is a thug. He literally got shot and killed. So I mean, we'll say I'll give him a pass.
Real thugs are doing thug shit. They don't give a fuck about telling people they're thugs.
Real thugs ain't doing a podcast.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. If you're looking for real thugs, they're not doing fucking podcasts, buddy. I love
Yeah, big
thugs.
dick energy. People know big dick energy. Let's be serious.
sure, bro.
Don't act like you have one if you don't.
No, yeah, I'm trying to make like SDE a thing. small dick energy. You know, like where you walk up and you're like, "Hey, how are you?" And they're like, "Hi, I don't want to offend you. Hi, I'm good." Small dick energy.
I think small dick energy is the guys who have the truck nuts and shit.
No.
think that's small dick?
Small dick energy is even worse than that. Small dick energy is running the world. That's what's controlling the entire world. Big dick energies is a different type of energy. It's powerful in a different way, but they're not controlling the world. The small dick energy is what's controlling everything.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, I'm just fascinated by all of this knowledge about dicks running the world. I thought that, honestly, I would have figured average size dicks run the world.
Dude, we've talked about dicks a lot.
I know.
This episode.
It rhymes.
Wait, did someone
kinda sounds like
dose
dick.
us with ketamine?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, bro. Maybe. We might be dosed
It's
with
got to
ketamine
be
right
it,
now.
dude. Because you guys have been looking really attractive this show.
What
I
can
just
I
wanted
say,
to. I
bro?
wanted to hit stop and just have gross sex with you guys.
Well,
4 times.
I mean, we usually wait for after the show to do that. So let's stick with tradition, guys.
Yeah.
Are we still going to do the Patreon and show people videos of this?
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Hey, now. Hold on now.
What?
Hold on,
Hey,
what'd you do?
Keezy put my homie Solid Psycho on timeout for
Wait a
saying
minute.
he was a thuggalo.
Hey, maybe no. That dick was too big, man.
That was our Donatello. Okay, listen here. That's my boy. You take him off, or we're gonna have problems.
I don't know
Keith.
how to. I don't know how. I was just kidding.
God dang it!
I thought it would be temporary.
Did you
Well-
accidentally do that?
No.
What's wrong with you? Don't do that. Come on.
I'm trying to bring him back. I don't know.
No matter how wrong a listener is, they're allowed to chat.
All right, here. I'll add him as a moderator.
There. See that? See, I got your back, Solid Psycho. Now we're literally I literally made it to where he had to make you a moderator. So we got your back, bro.
Sorry, my bad,
Ain't nobody get muted around.
It was an
here
accident.
That says that's part of the
Delete
just
and-
Chris camp.
Do me a favor. Delete any anti-ICP and delete any pro Chapter 17 messages. Thanks.
Well, we'll have to delete Chris here.
Well, no one deletes Chris here. Chris deletes himself.
Oh. Get that.
Chris Delita.
Chris, I like that. That's my wrestling name, Chris Delita.
So what do you think about this song?
Boring. Sucks.
Boring as fuck.
Yeah, I'm good.
So boring. Who's this?
Prozac.
Oh.
Prozac was meh. The thing that I always heard with Prozac was he sounded like I was cool with Hatred, and I think their styles are almost identical. So I always sided with Hatred and said Prozac stole off Hatred,
Oh.
even though they're probably just coincidentally similar. I always say that Hatred's better.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I don't like Prozac for that reason. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
shit,
so
I didn't-
similar to Hatred.
I didn't see Kissinger's media was in the chat
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah, he stopped by, man.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
smoking
man.
a bowl, kicking
Fuck
it with the
yeah.
boys.
I saw his.
We need to have a team up soon. I'm gonna hit you up. Hey, if you're still listening, Vinny, we're gonna hit you up on social. We need to set like a meetup
I saw. I
where
saw.
you can come
He
down
got
to
it.
Otherworld or something.
I saw the new girl he got. He got the new.
You picked her?
Yeah, she's real short, got dark black eyes, and kind of looks like Chucky.
Oh no, that's the wrestling thing.
That's not his
No.
pick. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, whatever the Chucky doll, the short. It's creepy, but very creepy. Very timely for the season.
yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeesh.
Damn it! How do I take him out of timeout? I don't know how. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just playing.
Oh, come on, bro.
How do you take someone out of timeout?
I don't think you can.
You didn't.
How
didn't
long
you
are
make
they in
him, I
timeout?
thought you made him a moderator.
I did.
Well, it's probably not going to apply until he comes back. Out of time.
I didn't mean to, man. I was just kidding.
Well, we know what word is a trigger word for Keezy here. It
I was
is
just kidding,
definitely
man.
Thuggalo.
Yeah, you fucking simp.
You fucking simps.
I don't
Quit
care.
simping out there. You fucking know. None of y'all are thugs. Don't fucking lie.
Jeff said in the chat. Did y'all see when Mono triggered when someone said that they wanted to work at the M&E warehouse?
Yes,
I did not see that.
I did.
What happened?
The fuck happened?
Someone said they wanted to work in M&E and he got
Yeah,
mad.
there, he was doing a live stream or something, and somebody somebody commented and said like, "Hey, can I come work there?" And he was like, "No, you don't shut the fuck up with that shit. Why y'all keep asking me that shit? Like y'all blah blah blah. Just no blah blah." Like he just was like went off on him.
Why?
It was just really random.
The
weird.
fuck?
I don't know.
for?
I'll have to find the video.
Why would you get so mad about that?
I don't know.
understand that.
I don't
Me, I'm
know.
like fuck my twisted. Y'all know where I'm at on
Hey,
that right now. But
Seriously though, Monoxide, let me come work at the warehouse. I'll liquidate all that shit you got in there, sitting there collecting dust,
I
not
su-
getting bought.
I suggest everyone now, anytime he does a live stream, everyone
Yeah,
should comment,
just-
"Hey,
yeah.
can I come work at the warehouse?"
yeah, come work at the warehouse. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That should just be how he gets trolled now.
Yeah,
every
troll-
single
yeah,
twisted
seriously.
video, do that with Monoxide.
No, I mean, no, I don't hate Monoxide, but like, yeah, troll that motherfucker. Fuck him.
Yeah, bro. If he's gonna be like that much of a baby about it, like
Why are you crying, bro?
taking his stride, homeboy.
You could be like Keezy here and block him or whatever, put him in timeout, and then put him in
Oh
moderation.
God, it's humble among.
Where?
He's got the. He's
That
got the.
ketamine-
He's got the.
Bro,
the
I don't
legit
know. I don't know what
drops.
it is, but the ketamine.
He's
I
got
don't
the
know.
drops.
That green hair is really just hot to me.
He's got the. He's got the drops. The man's got the drops.
Yeah, I'd have to find it.
No, shout
That's
out
the
to
one
Humble,
right
man.
there, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd
hate
have to find sift through it.
Oh, find a clip. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just looking for a clip. Somebody posted on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Well,
People-
I don't. Monoxide, bro. Come on, really, dude.
Oh, Jeff said in comments because it's not a warehouse, it's not a physical building. It's made to order shit. So that's why there's literally no warehouse.
Oh, they don't have a warehouse. Oh, y'all. Oh, that's why he wants a warehouse, probably.
Yeah, probably felt stale.
Hey, look, this is stale news. Look, Corey Feldman announced that he's not going to be at Hollow Wicked. He said they jumped the gun and because they never completed that agreement.
What?
Yeah.
Man, Corey Feldman, you a hoe, bro.
Fuck you, Corey Feldman.
Yeah,
We're
Fuck
on that.
you, Corey Feldman. You
Fuck
fucking
Corey
hoe ass
Feldman.
bitch.
Yeah, plug your guitar in next time, you
You
dumbass.
fucking dork. I'm
You
glad
dumb
you
fuck.
didn't
You
show up.
fucking dumbass. You
dorky
forgot to
ass.
plug your fucking guitar in at that last show, you dipshit.
I'm
you
glad
fucking
your friend
dweeb.
died in the 80s.
What? Shh.
He didn't die in the 80s, did
Corey
he?
Haim?
Yeah.
Was it the 80s or 90s?
I thought he died pretty recently.
90s? Oh. I'm just joking, by the way. Rest in peace, Corey
Yeah,
Haim.
don't wish death on people.
I'm just joking.
No, he didn't
guys.
wish death upon him. He just said he was glad he
Oh,
died.
glad.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah. See, I thought so. I was trying to find it.
No,
man.
Solid Cycle, we're not really beefing with Humble Mom. We're just joking around. That's like an inside joke thing.
Yep.
But no, we don't have any problem with Humble Mom. Cheers, best of luck to him, but it is like an inside joke.
I mean, shout out to Humble Mon, green hair energy all the way, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Love it. Oh, Dan. Is that
Oh
what-
my God. Whoa. I was going to drop my nuts in your soup. Whoop.
That's great. What is that from?
I don't know.
Oh, that's that movie. It's that movie 48 minute or whatever, where it's like the whole movie is like 10-minute long skits.
Oh, yeah, I never watched that.
Really? That's
Oh, really?
great.
Yeah, it's called
I've never seen it.
Movie,
Movie
43
43 or
movie
whatever?
43, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And that's one of the skits in it where he has like balls on his throat
hanging from a
I like
star,
it.
and dips his nuts in the soup.
Bloop.
Blue?
So this is the OG Foodang, right?
Sounds like the one I remember.
Yeah, I love it. This song rules. Definitely not a Casket Factory B-side or whatever. So I was trying to find the goddamn Monoxide
Food
video.
was always pretty fun, like back. Ba-da-dang.
Food da 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 da.
Yeah, this shit's old. I remember this song.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is that? That's dope.
This is like one of the first official times that this song was ever released. Like they released it as a single, like on the website back in the day, but I don't think they ever put it on anything.
Oh, really? Okay.
They came out with another version of it that was on ABK's album.
Yeah, I remember Foodang. I remember
Yeah,
that.
it was a different
Food,
version.
da-da-da-dang.
The other version's like, "Why you trying to play me, food dang, food dang?" You know,
Yeah,
it was
okay,
different.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew that terminology though for sure.
It was just a different energy with this kind of shit back
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's
Like-
it's like young energy, and it's just I don't know. It's fire. You can hear the fire.
They're confident, but not like they're not like I mean they're playing their parts, like
Yeah.
obviously like they're not being like real, but they're putting like the correct energy into it. I don't know how else I can say it. Like it's just it sounds like how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah, it's just like a second nature energy. They knew
Yeah.
how to do it at the time, and it just fits. And then as you get older, you start to like do
You
more
think too much.
combinations of shit and think about it too much. Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this isn't
So no
incredible lyricism, but it's just it has that right energy.
Yep. Love that
Damn,
song,
man.
man. Love that song.
I'm just over here like angry.
Why?
Like, who does Corey Feldman think he fucking is?
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that dude?
I
You
mean,
know what, Corey Feldman? I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
if I see you, I got his back
It's,
too.
it's on site. It's on site, Corey Feldman.
Bro, you took yeah.
It's on site, dog.
It's on site, man.
Corey Feldman, fuck you, bro. From all juggalos.
From all juggalos, Corey Feldman, and you want to say that we jumped the gun? You should be honored you were invited
No
to play
shit.
at our Halloween.
We jumped the gun. Who the fuck jumped the gun for fucking Corey Feldman?
You fucking meme.
Bro, Jay has been going out for you. He's been taking it for you, bro.
Aren't
He's been
you
on-
the one who told us that we should go for it? And then we do, and you don't want to show up? You had prior obligations?
Dude, Jay's been on podcasts like literally putting him over.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They tried to make fun of him, and Jay took his fucking back.
What the fuck are you doing?
Bros.
But you know, Jay's gonna take that in stride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Jay is known for not holding grudges and taking things in stride. That he's famous for that, for sure.
Yeah.
When has Jay ever held a grudge or gotten angry at someone slighting him ever?
Well,
Never in history, exactly.
would
So-
you ever think we would be in an era where Jay like dropped the grudge with Eminem and like there's like the grudge with Twisted is like never gonna go away.
That's true.
Oh, I know. That is crazy as fuck to imagine. I hope that he starts a beef with Corey Feldman, and then him and Steve-O make a battle track to Corey Feldman. That's what I want. That's the reality I
that
want to
would
live
be
in.
actually really dope. Actually.
Yeah. I mean, they've recorded, Steve-O and Violent J have recorded that song, it seems, following Steve-O on Insta and shit. It seems like they also shot a video.
I thought they did it that day. They went and recorded like
Nah, it was later on. They met up in Toledo and recorded the song.
Oh, this shit had me rolling, by the way. Juggalo Collectibles, by the way, you should follow them.
Oh, they're the shit,
They're
bro.
so funny. They post all kinds of like funny memes and shit. I want to show you guys this real quick.
They also did a crossover with our homeboy DC.
yeah, they're doing the collectible clash or thing, whatever they call
Look,
it.
it says
Yeah.
Violent J when nobody's looking, and it has.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious.
Mean it. If you come back, I'll never be a pain in the butt again. Promise.
Pain in the butt.
Kisses it. That's so funny, man. God, I love that.
That's just great.
Oh man, that's funny.
By the way, we need to get Macaulay Culkin at the gathering.
Macaulay
Why?
Culkin? What,
Yeah.
to deal us drugs?
Why? Yeah. Why?
Nah, he's
No.
awesome.
No, Macaulay Culkin is the shit. I do think he's cool now.
No, he does stuff with Red
But
Letter Media and
There's
AVGN.
a lot of people.
Really?
There's a lot of people I would love to get at the gathering, but I don't know if he's on that list.
I would. Fucking, I'm coming home alone.
We can basically sign off ever seeing like a fucking a whole lot of top tier acts like back in the day. It's gonna be an underground festival from here on out. I'm imagining.
Legends will do it. Legends respect ICP nowadays.
I would love to see. No, I wouldn't. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I was gonna say Post Malone, but that would be horrible.
I mean,
because then so many people would come to the festival just to see him. It would ruin the gathering.
Post Malone, yeah, that
Yeah.
would suck.
Literally,
2 years ago we had KRS-One there. We had, I mean,
Nobody's coming to the gathering for KRS.
No,
That's
but
what
we'll-
I'm saying. Say like
we'll
there's
always
some
have
names,
legends, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, legends, but there's some names that are like top, like they pull crowds just their name.
fuck them. We
Like
don't.
you couldn't have. Well, I don't want them at the gathering. I'm just saying it would ruin the gathering. That's why I was saying I didn't even want to say that because It's stupid to say because having a name that big would ruin the gathering anyway.
Oh, Sharif said it did sound like a shitty MP3. That Foodang did. I would be willing to bet though that the one that we're listening to on YouTube literally is a shitty MP3.
Yeah, right.
I would like to think that the one on the disc hopefully is a better quality version, but I'd have to listen to it. I do have a FLAC download of the album. I'll have to go back and compare that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot was there. Nobody's coming to the Met Gathering for him, but it's true. We'll always get people like that. But if Corey Feldman could,
Bro, fucking Sugar Hill Gang was there last year.
yeah.
I mean, they're arguably
Oh, this
other
ain't
than
on-
like DJ Kool Herc, they're arguably the biggest legends in hip hop there is.
I'll say that I had to stop real quick because that song is not on this album. I think we got to the end of the album except for the final track, "Walk."
I haven't heard Walk.
All right, here you go.
Gage made the joke. Post Malone might show up. Put it on the flyers and let's see what happens. So that would be whack as fuck. A bunch of hot girls walking around. Psh, who wants that?
All right, this is Blaze doing "Walk."
This is Walk.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro.
Yep.
I just want to listen to the actual Pantera song now.
Oh, you don't have to anymore. This is your new version. You don't have to listen to the old.
Oh,
shitty
I see why
version.
you wanted to wait for the show. I hate cover.
They hadn't heard this prior to the show.
That's one of the worst covers I've ever. Oh my god! Bro.
I'm good.
What?
I mean, he's like,
I have no words.
it's there. I mean, he's doing the song, but
The singing is atrocious.
This shit
well,
is
there was
atrocious.
never. I mean, it's Pantera. It wasn't really the
But-
greatest singing
But
anyway.
at least like the singing, he's
gotta
doing
be
like
good
it's
at
not-
growling.
I can sing better than what Blaze is doing here. Like this
Bro,
part.
This is trash.
Ugh. All right, now here, everyone
Bro,
try to
this is
sing.
rough,
Everyone
bro.
try to sing that line. Can you hear the violins play? And try to sing it.
Can you hear the violins playing?
Yeah, okay.
Can you
good.
hear the violin?
Can you hear the violin playing your song?
All of us just did better than Blaze.
Bro, yeah.
No,
The
I
thing
wouldn't
is-
try to do that.
Exactly.
type of
That's the
shit.
thing. Like, I would never try to do that because I know I can't fucking copy Phil Anselmo. Is that how you say his name?
Anselmo?
Anselmo? Phil Anselmo. Yeah, I couldn't copy him, so I wouldn't even try.
Yeah, he
Blaze
wasn't.
should have that knowledge as well. That's why I don't like when Psychopathic does covers 95% of the time. Any Juggalo artist does a cover, it's not great, bro. Besides, like, Low-Key. Low-Key does a good job. ICP has done good, like, 4 or 5 times. Outside of that, they're all trash.
Hey, Blaze covered
got,
Dead
like-
Body Man, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's come on. That's like a loophole. That's like when when Ouija covered Dead Body Man. It was
But-
like
and that
that's
sucked,
a
though.
Ouija. No, it didn't. That was dope.
That sucked though.
No, it didn't. You hate anything Ouija. You're not subjective. You got to be subjective, bro.
I'd love now. You know, one person I'd love to hear cover Dead Body Man.
Who?
Buckshot.
Buckshot? Call me the dead body man. No, Buckshot's the G, man. Like, when are we supposed to have him on the show?
I'd love to have Buckshot. I sent him a message. I'll have to hit him back up. But
Yeah, we'll have to hit him back up.
yeah, man. We've dedicated our Discord to Buckshot lately.
Yeah, our Discord is literally now Buckshot's Discord.
So
if you want to talk about Buckshot and how great he is, come to the Discord. That's literally all we talk about. We have about 8 different tabs for different topics. Every one of them is about Buckshot. Carvey's Midway games, talking about what if we had a Buckshot game. Creations, we're showing all of our Buckshot art. Main chat, we're showing Buckshot iconography.
The porn section is about buckshot porn.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see all this, praise his name, Buckshot, the GOAT, is now taking over our page. And also, that's why we have the new setup. In that corner of the room, we are setting up a Buckshot shrine.
Yep.
It's going to be built a gigantic an actual pit. We're going to build an actual pit of Cabal.
I actually got the marble. We actually loaded the marble down here today that I'm going to start chiseling into his likeness.
Very, very
Good,
expensive.
good. Finally.
Very expensive.
Finally.
It's costed us about $12,000 just for the marble
Yeah.
that we're going to be chipping. But that's what we're telling you guys.
be
When we
worth
say
it.
we have plans coming up, that we're taking some new directions and we've been busy, that's what we're talking about.
be
We're
worth
talking about carving effigies of Buckshot for worship.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
We're
yeah.
also going
I mean,
to
that was the
free-
natural progression.
Right, exactly. Everyone knew that's where the show is headed.
Yeah.
I think that if you've watched the show, you've known one day this is going to become a testament to Buckshot's magnificence. And that's where we're at, folks.
That's
so
true.
mob style music for life, fuck you if you don't like it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I stand by everything I've said.
I totally agree. He is the perfect organism.
He is.
Gage said, "Did you guys see the leaked Hollow Wicked singles?" Oh no! You know what? I think somebody did send us one on Instagram. Let me see if actually I could pull that up.
There's a leaked Halloween Wicked single.
Let me
Okay.
see if I can find one of the leaked Instagram singles. Or one. Which one? Which one of these was the leaked Hollow Wicked single?
I think it was like the.
Yeah, it was.
Was it this one?
Yeah, I think it might have been that one. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
That's a. Yeah, somebody said something. And I was like, "Yeah, leaked Hollow Wicked." I don't know. That's actually I draw the line there. I don't believe that, but if it's leaked, then maybe yeah.
All right, I'll listen to it. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Very young man. Grandmama's so thirsty. Will you bring Grandma
This is like the
a
intro?
tall,
Yeah, I think so.
cold
It's Jay's mom. I think
glass
they got on the
of
intro.
Ice cold milk. Pretty please. Will you come to Grandmama's chamber where Grandmama's just so hot and sweaty in her chamber without her milk.
God damn! They really like. Dude, that was
What?
creepy.
What?
Damn.
Why did they put that? That was the begin. That was the leaked intro for the Hollow Wicked
That
single.
was the
Wow.
leaked single.
Wow.
They got
Okay,
wow,
well,
man.
Can we find the actual single now though?
How did they get Jay's mom to do that?
I don't know, bro. That's
Fuck.
That's fun.
Holy moly, that is absolutely terrifying.
Wow, dude.
That was uncomfortable. That was very very uncomfortable. All right, so
My
anyway,
erection is gone.
yeah, thanks for
Like,
that,
the
guys.
ketamine can't help that.
Yeah, so the leaked Hollow Wicked single.
I mean, I typed Hollow Wicked 2023, and I can't
I mean,
find it.
you went to YouTube, and that's the best place to look for a leaked single.
Okay, where is that?
I don't know, online like Google.
I mean, usually it isn't it?
I would
YouTube?
think so.
Yeah.
Facebook maybe, or have we looked in other more popular Discords? Gage, help us out, bud. Where do we go? Gage? Help us out in the chat. We need our producer.
Stop
in the
putting
dark,
that kind
Gage.
of fucking responsibility on Gage.
He can handle it.
Oh, Gage said he
He
sent.
can do it.
Gage said he sent it to us.
See, bro,
It's
That's
this
what I'm
one.
saying.
Here it is. My bad, Gage. I found a different one. My bad.
Gage, you want a producer job? We can't pay you in money. We can pay you in favors, other kinds of favors. Quote.
So this is
Do you want a producer job?
this
Wait
is
a minute. Wait a minute.
wait. This is the new.
Oh,
Is
this
that
is
Jay?
hard though. I ain't gonna lie.
Jay,
That-
Jay looks weird.
Is that
I've never
Jay-
seen Jay without his face
That's
paint.
Jay and Shaggy dressing up as Red Dead.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Hell yeah, Jay.
Why are they holding their hats? They're like,
Because you have
It's
to.
gonna fall off, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, if you scream
Honestly,
like that,
bro.
your hat will fall off.
This is making me really excited for the 6. This is making me really excited for the 6.
Oh shit!
Damn,
That's
bro.
great.
If he had a hatchet man on his hat.
I mean, it was only. It's once again, we're talking about shit that's only natural. It's only natural that the Hallowicked single
Is this-
for the 30th Hallowicked single would progress just to someone screaming.
Is this DJ Clay beat?
This
Or is this
DJ
Shaggy the Airhead?
No, I think this is
Gotta
Shaggy
be
the
Shaggy the
Airhead.
Airhead. Gotta be.
Well, no, we didn't hear the Shaggy on the beat or
Well,
whatever.
hold on, guys. We're only at a minute and 6. This is an hour long.
Oh, an hour long? Okay. Well, I want to give it a fair shot.
Wait till it gets to like the 42-minute mark.
Once we get to like the 4, it might be
No,
this
no,
the
no.
whole time,
No,
but
no,
let's
no,
give
no.
it till the 42 minutes.
We got to listen to it like 3 times to give it a fair shot.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
I mean, we don't want to give it. What we're known for here is our in-depth reviews.
Next week's
So-
episode, we'll have to wait until next week to discuss this because we really gotta give it its fair shake.
Exactly, and we don't want to just skim
And-
over
and-
albums.
And with this with this year's single being 1 hour long, we really
Yeah.
can't just like you can't just spring this on us.
is this Jeff said Big Money Thrusters trailer looks lit. It's gonna be the shit.
Wow, man, this is really great.
Yeah.
I wasn't
I love it,
expecting
Jay.
this.
Oh, I think someone said this is Mikey Clark actually did this.
Mikey Clark made this beat.
Yeah.
Hell
Holy
yeah,
sh-
dude.
I mean, it's only
The return
that
of
makes
the Mikey
sense.
Clark, bro.
That makes sense that they would have
I
brought
mean, you
it
can
back.
kind of hear it. It has
Yeah.
like that. It has that
Yeah.
Carney feel.
Yeah.
That's true.
The Carney / German rave.
Someone said Loki's cover is worse.
No way, dude.
Of
No
this?
way, dude.
Loki
I bet
covered.
Low-Key's cover of this would be way better.
Loki covered
Yeah,
this
Loki-
already.
Loki, probably, but Loki makes everything dope.
So wait,
Excuse you, sir.
This year's let me get this straight. The Halloween single leaked. It leaked early. We just found out about it, and Loki has already made a cover.
Already covered
Yes,
it.
of
Okay.
course.
Damn.
That dude works, bro.
Damn.
My man works.
Damn.
Oh man, I'm excited. This has really got me excited.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's.
All right, well, I can't wait for
I'm gonna
Hallowicked.
pause this so we don't spoil it because we got to cover this next week.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true. We got it. We're gonna have to cover the whole album.
Actually, I just got this in. Actually, they did shoot that full scale of Jay and Shaggy's full bodies, but they're wearing assless chaps, and they thought that was a little
Yeah.
too risque, so they covered it with the landscapes.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
but there is a leaked version of the assless chaps version, I guess. So yeah, we might check that out later on. Yeah,
They did cut out one part of the song I heard though because it was really racist.
What's that? Oh, really? Oh,
They did.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Damn.
dude. There's some like
was Shaggy wearing black cock?
I don't. That's
I
for
don't
me,
remember where did I get that? Where was the racist clip sent?
That was in text.
Oh, it was in
I
text.
don't-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was
don't
in text,
remember
I
that
think.
one. Yeah,
I think somebody sent you a message on your phone, but you know.
Nevertheless, that's all right. We'll leave that. We won't want to spoil it.
Oh shit, dude! Remember when I don't know if this is newsworthy. I was just gonna say,
No,
I
come
thought it
on,
was
what
great.
is it?
I was just gonna say like, remember when you guys did the
Spill the beans.
the presidential tier list?
Yeah.
Remember that back in the day? I heard that like Obama found out about that shit. That's not a joke. Like found out about it and was pretty pissed off.
Well, we
about you guys.
commissioned him, and he did some work for us. We
Well, of
commissioned
course,
him to
of
help
course he
out.
would have known.
No,
Wait,
he
are you
was
suggesting it wasn't? We
No,
didn't actually work with the
no.
real Obama.
No,
No, I know you did. No, I'm saying that he was
I
pissed
heard-
off about the fact that he said he's pissed off because he didn't think it was going to be released.
Yeah, I heard he got a little weird after that.
Yeah, he got like
Yeah.
super fucking weird. Like it made an effect. Didn't he send you a video, Carver?
Yeah, actually, he did.
Which one is it?
Go down, scroll down a little bit. No, one more, right there.
This one here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
so this is, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like he got a little weird, and this is what he sent us, and I'm not sure what he was trying to portray, or I don't know.
I can't hear it. Is there sound?
No, you turned it off. It's in the bottom right.
Yeah.
The speaker icon.
Can't see it.
See the
Keep going. Right
Oh.
there.
Hey, Bonita, hey, baby girl needed the wiener. Hey, some of these bitches need dick. Like she needed the wiener. I don't know what her problem was.
Yeah,
that
I don't know
wanted
why
to come at me
he-
like that.
I mean,
She
I'm
probably
worried. I'm
needed the
kind of
wiener.
worried about
Dick in
Obama.
a dyke, dick in a waist.
I
dick
don't
in
want
the
to be.
right
I don't want
places,
Deck Wendell to be the
inside
reason
Venus
why he's
Arena.
gone down this path.
I don't know.
Well-
I think it's just best with him because I know he said he was angry.
Let me say this.
About things?
Let me say this. He looks great.
He does look beautiful. He
I
looks
love
great.
that strawberry fanny pack.
And I mean, I'm just gonna say Obama's gotten some nice tits,
Yeah, I mean, it's normally not my thing.
but I would fuck Obama.
I gotta say.
I would smash.
He wanted Edith to Caesar, Bonita,
Oh, look at that
baby
move.
girl needed the wiener,
Baby
some of
girl
these
needed
bitches
the
need
wiener?
dick, like
Some of
Okay.
these bitches need that.
All right, Obama.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Obama. Fair
I mean,
enough,
we
man.
appreciate the work you did for us, and I hope you can. I mean, if this is the new you, I'm not hating.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Look,
And I'm
we
sorry
appreciate.
if we upset you by putting those out so close to each. Like, I know you thought that was in private, but
Yeah.
I'm glad they showed that. That's what got me to be friends with these guys.
Yeah, we had to do it.
If anyone else has clips, secret clips, back behind the scenes stuff you want to send, shoot them to our Instagram. We'll
Yeah,
we'll play them on the show.
we
we
love
will
them,
play them
man.
on the show, and we won't view them beforehand because we can trust all.
Well,
of them.
we want to be the actual news podcast. We want to get the hits first. We want to get the takes here.
We want to be
you know,
taken seriously, guys.
Yeah, so we want to get the hot takes, and we want to put them up first. So send them to us. We'll put them up, and yeah.
Speaking
what we
of, should we tell them the Ouija news, or should we wait till next week?
What's the Ouija news?
The real.
Well, that's what he asked.
I'll wait till next week.
I'll wait.
All right.
Yeah, let's wait.
I'll wait till next week.
Oh, see,
It's pretty
it's
big.
exclusive.
It is
Oh, yeah.
pretty big. Yeah, it's regarding the C17 record label.
Oh, was it about the new artist?
Yes. Yep.
So you guys will have to tune in next week to find out what that means.
Yeah. Yay! Exactly. Or you tune in and I don't say anything. You'll never know.
Well, they'll know.
You'll know when you tune in next week.
Right. Yeah.
That's fair.
So they'll find out. All right. Well, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We gotta finish the skit.
No,
Oh,
we don't.
shit.
We gotta. We're
I'm not
going
supposed to talk
hanging
about
out. Check us out on deck1delt.com where you have all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Links to everything is on deck1delt.com.
There's music on there.
Subscribe to the audio podcast. You can listen to us in the car or while you're working. Check us out on YouTube and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mom.
Yep.
Tell your grandma.
Definitely tell your mom. Definitely.
We need everyone to subscribe, so tell your fucking friends. We're trying to get to 666 subscribers, and then we're killing ourselves.
Yep.
Exactly. On live.
Been the
We're
plan
hoping
the
that we
whole
can get
time.
it done by October.
It's been the plan the whole
Or
time.
the end of October. I mean, Halloween.
All right. Well, let's shuffle on up here.
We shall do that, sir. And I appreciate you, gentlemen.
See ya.
Off in Shangri-La.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.